Are you struggling with your mortgage payment? Are you in fear of losing your home? Are you behind in mortgage payments and been unable to catch up? Maybe you're current on your payments, but your monthly obligations are so tough, you're having a difficult time each month. If this is the case, there are a couple of things I want to tell you right now. Number one, don't ignore the problem. Number two, do not automatically walk away from your home. There are options out there for you. I'd like to discuss a couple of ways that possibly we can help you. Number one, you may have equity in your home. One of the things that I would tell you, if you have equity, maybe you should consider selling it. Now, I know. You've raised your kids there. You got church. You live in an area, the schools. You love it there. You really don't want to sell your home. But let me ask you a question. Is it time for you to protect the equity you have remaining versus allowing it to continue to slip away? None of us know what the market is going to do, but we do know it's gone down. And I'm sure that whatever equity you have in your home today is less than what you had a little while ago. Now let's suppose, though, that that's just not an option for you. Maybe you should look into refinancing. Please remember this, though. Refinancing now is different than it was prior. We're in a different environment. The lending environment is different, but that's an option for you. Number two, let's suppose that you don't have equity or not enough equity to be able to do one of the first solutions. I would tell you should look into a loan modification at that point. A loan modification is, in my opinion, an absolute decision you should explore if you want to keep your home. A couple of things, though, about a loan modification. Number one is, the first thing I would do is contact my lender directly. Find out what their procedures are. Now, there are some government programs out there, like now with the HAMP program. There's also a couple of really good nonprofit agencies that can help you through the loan modification process. If you'd like information, feel free to email me or call me about those, and perhaps we can point you in the right direction. One thing about loan modifications is this. You hear that term all the time now. It's a very sexy, trendy topic. Loan modification this, loan modification that, principal reduction. That's all you're hearing, infomercials, et cetera, and et cetera. I want you to realize this. Out of all of the homeowners right now that are applying for loan modifications, a small percentage are actually achieving loan modifications right now. A more disturbing trend is that out of the homeowners that receive loan modifications, a high percentage are ending back up with a notice of default or the default stage with their mortgages. Now, I personally have some experiences with clients with this. I have my own opinions, some horror stories. I'm not going to get on a soapbox about that right now, but if you have some things, feel free to call or email me, and we can discuss them personally. Last but not least, there's the option of doing a short pay. Well, what exactly is a short pay? Let me tell you, what a short pay is this. Let's suppose market value of your home is $100,000, but you owe $200,000. Well, what a short pay is this. If handled by a professional and done correctly, you would be allowed to sell that property for that $100,000. And once the transaction is closed, you will not owe anyone the difference between what was initially owed on the property. You would not owe the bank. You would not owe me any real estate commissions, no escrow fees, closing costs. Part of the transaction would be to negotiate that where you come off with a clean slate. Imagine that. You're out of the obligations with a clean slate. Now, in doing a short pay versus walking away from your home, it will have a far less negative impact on your credit report than if you just walk away. More importantly, though, to me, I feel is the fact within a 2-year period, you will have the opportunity to purchase another piece of real estate for the best rate and term that's out there versus if you walk away, you're looking at 7+ years to even have that opportunity. Did you know right now there are some incentives for sellers if you go through the short pay process? Some lenders are allowing you what we'll call relocation fees to help you move and transition to another residence. There's also a government program if you qualify for it and if your lender is working with the government on that program, which will allow you such relocation fees. So imagine that. You're now able to sell your home for less than what you owe someone, and they're going to give you some money at the end of it so you can get yourself back in position to hopefully purchase real estate again within a 2-year period. The Elgin and Pilar Walker team, we use a third-party negotiator when we're handling our short sales. Now, we've used this same third-party negotiator since the early 1990s. We have a system. That system works, and it can possibly work for you. What I would tell you now is this. If you need a consultation, please feel free to call or email us. We're here to help. What I'd like to do is to provide you with the most and best information I can so you can make whatever is the right decision for you and your family. In the course of making that decision, please remember, look forward. Don't look backward. Whatever you're going through right now, it's only a temporary condition. It will get better. And no matter what, remember this, it truly is a great life. May God bless you. Thank you for listening to the message. And if you have any needs, don't hesitate to call or email. Thank you.